Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. This is your first time. Hello, hello. This is not your first time. Welcome back. Right now, we're going to be doing a live ClairTarot reading for Aries. All right, guys. I asked the Aries energy, what is this reading going to be about? And I was told the DramDram is about to pop off. I don't really know what a DramDram is. I'm assuming that's like some sort of slang for drama. I don't know what DramDram is, but that's what I heard, and so that's what I titled it. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on. I have new cards. So this is my new favorite deck. This one. It be telling truth, says only the Chinese can tell. It's a Chinese tarot deck. That's literally what it's called. Okay. I'm not trying to be funny. It's literally Chinese tarot deck. And I mean, it's a rough and raw deck. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on with you. Okay. So it's already starting. This is very, very interesting. This is the very start of something that is just gonna be intense. It's not your drama. Okay. It looks like we're starting another cycle of, allowing ourselves to get sucked back into someone else's ongoing issues. So let's see. All right. Okay. So first you have Page of Swords. And this is about vigilance, agility, spying, a discreet person, an active youth, a person adept at perceiving, discerning, and uncovering the unknown. And I think that's why you're getting sucked into this, because you're really good at all of that. You're really, really good at finding information out, and you're not very good at discerning when you're being manipulated by someone that you're loyal to. Okay. This is not me talking shit to Aries. This is me helping to remind you of some of your weaknesses that you have to work on. Okay. It's a lot to do with you not being willing to discern. It's not that you're not capable of discerning, because obviously you're very good at that. Just not with the people who you choose to be loyal to. Your next card is Temperance. This is about moderation, patience, harmony, management, adjustment, being a good influence, allowing yourself to be influenced in a good way. So again, you're not discerning the group that you're hanging around. Are they influencing you to be an even better version of yourself, or are they perpetuating things that you're trying really, really hard to no longer be a part of? And only you really know that answer. Okay, only you know that answer. Your next card. Oh, gosh. Hold on, guys. Your next card. And yes, I don't have these cards memorized. Eight of Cups in reverse. It's about effort continued until full success is attained. So you're not going to listen to me. You're like, no, that's not being a true friend. If I don't partake in this, I'm not being a true friend. Well, okay. Okay. If I was your true friend, I wouldn't involve you. I don't involve people, period. I'm just like, no, this is my drama. I'll handle it myself. So I don't know. You don't have to listen to me. You definitely don't have to. But just know you're repeating another cycle for those that this resonates with, of course. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, also for your cross watchers. Let's get you some more cards, Aries. All right. Card number 20, softly, softly, the tender touch. You're good at not having a soft, tender touch when you're angry. This is asking you to tap into a softer side of yourself. Maybe if you're choosing not to abstain from participating in whatever this event is, maybe you could choose to be the soft influence, okay? Maybe shifting it to where instead of you waiting for someone else to influence you to be a better version of yourself, you instead are choosing to influence others to be a better version of themselves, okay? You have that ability. You definitely have that ability. So card number 43, come to life. Not everything is black and white. Okay, you have two opposing things. You got the monkey mind trying to tell you what to do, and it's honestly, it's failing miserably. The monkey mind just is set in its ways. It does what it wants. And then you have soul over here trying to give you these messages to get you to grow from circumstance. And which one are you going to listen to? I don't know. I don't know if you're listening to either one. You're kind of just doing your own thing, which that's fine. You shouldn't really be told what to do. And you don't like being told what to do. So that works. Your other card number 25, release the dark wound, let love live. So whatever happened to you in the past that made you more willing to act on angry impulses, you have to heal that at this point. That might be the root causation of this cycle that continues to repeat over and over and over. It might be something from your early life, early childhood, that's causing you to continue perpetuating this cycle. You're so much more than just cycles, okay? You're so much more than just repeating the same cycles over and over. Let's get this. Let's get you a card from this deck, I'm told. So let's see. Hello, Amanda. Brandon. All right. Let us see what the next card is. Woohoo! I feel, and it's not mine, someone's frustration. This must be really resonating with someone. And you know what you're getting sucked into, and it's pissing you off. Ooh, provoker. Oh, shit. All right. So card number 48, Yod, destiny. So 4 is the number of self. 8 is the number of the reunification. I think for some of you, because the reading keeps repeating itself over and over, you're taking a moment to pause and really like, does this apply to me or not? So a person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. Avoiding this lesson is what is the surefire way. That's the surefire way for the lesson to continue repeating. Face it head on. Just go face it head on and like, what is this? Who is this that this energy keeps bringing forward? And once you identify that, you have to be really, really honest with yourself. This has to do with the Ace of Swords. Didn't we just... No, it was the Page of Swords. See, fighting. Ace of Swords. This is about destiny, doing things on your own, standing strong, making a difference. Maybe it's time for you to just have a new circle. Okay, maybe you don't need to like see who in your circle this is referring to. Maybe it's just time for a whole new circle. So card number 47, Grand Provoker. Oh, Grand Cross Provoker. Let's see. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. This is an area of tension in a chart, thus becoming a great catalyst for movement and change. There is a lot of tension. If this is consistently happening, and I'm 88% at 8:53. 8. See what I'm saying? 8, nothing but 8s. Just do it. Right. Jamie, just do it. You can still be scared. Here's one of the most common misperceptions. Just because you're scared doesn't mean don't do it. Okay? Just because you feel afraid doesn't mean it can't be done. Do it anyways. I mean, you have no problem doing things anyways. Do it anyways. Who cares what they think? It's this perception of, in order for me to be a good friend, as an Aries, I have to sacrifice myself. You don't have to sacrifice anything. If you're truly a good friend, you're going to be really honest with them. I'm the kind of friend where it's like, I got your back no matter what. You know what I mean? If you're getting into it with someone, I'm right there with you. Like, well, what do we need to do, girl? What do we need to do? But once we're out of that circumstance, I'll pull you aside and be like, what's your problem? Why you keep doing this? You got to quit doing this. You're messing everything up. I'm going to, at some point, I'm not going to want to be your friend because I don't want to keep being put into this circumstance. So maybe you need to provoke that kind of change, that kind of growth for someone else. Okay. This is also called the cosmic cross because it's symbolic of the 4 seasons, equinoxes and solstices, as well as the cross quarter days, indicating a period of time when your life may seem at cross purposes. A lot of tension when you're being pulled in 2 different ways. One way, you're being pulled to continue to perpetuate cycles that don't serve you. The other way, your soul is pulling you away from the drama. Remember the title, the DramDram is about to pop off. I'm thinking DramDram is drama. That's what I'm thinking at this point. This has to do with card number, 9 of Wands. It's about pressure, discipline, frustration, growth, defensiveness, competition, and victory. Maybe you're just very competitive. Try going to the gym. Join a softball group or something. If you need to be competitive, if that's part of your nature, that's part of your nature. I'm competitive. This is why I don't play chess or video games or even any kind of group sports. Because if you put me in that circumstance, I'm going to get real competitive. I'm going to win at every single cost. I don't care what it costs. I'm going to win. And so I recognize, I can't control that part of me. I can't control that. Let me not. I've learned enough that I'm not ready to conquer that lesson of competition. So let me just not compete, period. Because I can't just be like, oh, good try. I'll be like, well, I'm going to beat you. Okay. So be realistic with yourself. Be real about who you are, your characteristic. And this is why the children are not allowed to play video games with me. That was a rule put into place years ago. I'm telling you, be real about yourself. Card number 2, Moon, Soul. All things must come to the soul from its roots, from where it's planted. What does your gut say? The Moon asks. This card is all about mystery, feeling, and hidden messages. The Moon is receptive. It governs intuition and self-protection. Its placement by sign and house indicate those areas to which we are the most emotional or sensitive. So where are you the most emotional? Aries, does this have to do with other people accepting you, other people seeing value in you as a friend, in you as a human being? And if it is, maybe the root of that plant has to do with you don't feel value for yourself. You don't feel you're valuable. And that's why you keep bending over backwards for someone else, hoping they'll validate this part of you that refuses to validate itself. It could be that. Or I could be full of it and just saying things. Who knows? You need to begin discerning for yourself. Is what I'm saying to you resonating? Or are you just blindly accepting it because it sounds good? If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. You take what resonates, leave the rest, just like with people. You accept what resonates with you, and then you leave behind the rest. And this is not about encouraging you to be tossing people to the side as though they don't matter. Ooh, 85% at 858, 85858. See, 8 is the reunification of all your fractals, these parts of you that you've tossed away. You're reunifying all of your fractals. 5 is change. As you reunify, you change. As you change, you reunify more. As you reunify more, you change. And as you do that, you reunify more parts of yourself. So you really have to begin going deep within yourself to see what this cycle is really about. It's not about other people. Your environment is a mirroring of an internal energetic circumstance, some sort of imbalance, a lack of wanting to understand yourself, a lack of wanting to accept parts of yourself. And the people who stand before you, they're nothing but reflections of fractals of something inside you. Okay. Things that annoy you about someone, that's probably something either you're still struggling with or something you're recognizing you used to do that and you can't believe how annoying you were and nobody told you. Okay. And I'm saying this as someone who recognizes at this point, okay, yeah, you're so annoying. And then I'm like, did I used to do that? I did. I used to do that. I used to be like that. Wow. Wow. And no one told me. So you have to just have these conversations with yourself. This card is the High Priestess card. It's about dreams, the soul, the dark night of the soul, memory, the past, wisdom, shelter, deep love. You need to begin remembering your past. Trying to forget your past doesn't erase the fact that it's a part of you. Okay. It doesn't even, just because other people don't know, or you think other people don't know, just because you think you've hidden it away, doesn't mean other people don't know. They're still experiencing the residual effects of those behaviors you're trying to keep hidden. I know one person, I don't like drama. Yeah, lying ass. You love drama. I don't like drama. I don't take screenshots and send it to other people. That's just so like childish and immature. And what did you just do? You took screenshots and sent it to someone else and created a whole clusterfluff of drama. Yeah. Because you're willing to continue that cycle to avoid addressing that cycle. I'm not bitter that you did that, but you gotta be real with yourself. You gotta be real with yourself. And I know you still watch my stuff, boo-boo. I know you still watch my stuff. So yeah, I'm calling you up. Not by name, but by behavior. Let's get you guys done. Let's hold this deck. All right, here we go. There we go. Oh, your sister's an Aries. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Channeling these characteristics. Instead of letting them be weaknesses, we allow them to become some of our strengths. Catherine says, my sister's an Aries. She's so competitive. Luckily, she's a personal trainer, so that's good for her clients. There you go. There you go. See? All right. Oh, good. That is good. Okay. All right. So, Aries, you're going to need to recognize this is a period of growth. All right. This is nothing more than a period of growth. You're growing. This is a part of your growing pains. That's perfectly fine. Okay. You don't have to judge yourself. You don't have to burn yourself up. You know, go ahead. Try and burn yourself up. You're made of fire. You're not going to be destroyed by fire if you're made of fire. Okay. Just allow yourself to grow. Maybe in you burning yourself up, you'll begin to burn away the BS and see clearly. Card number 47, grateful. Be grateful for this change. You're changing. You're leaving behind seasons that are out of season. Let that happen for yourself. Just allow it to happen. Stop fighting your own process. And then you're being asked to card number 18, ruminate. Ooh. No, that's, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Card number 18, ruminate. Allow yourself to really just look at your behaviors, look at your past, look at your present, really reconsider what kind of future you are co-creating for yourself. Just kind of ruminate, parse through that. All right, here is now a message from your soul, Okay, we'll get you a message from your soul. And Aries, I know you're very sensitive. I know you're very sensitive. And that's probably why you feel like you have to fight all the time to show that you're not weak. Sensitivity is not a weakness at all. Just so you know that. Fear of being discovered as sensitive is what's causing you to feel weak. This misconstrued notion that vulnerability is weakness, softness is weakness. It takes a lot of courage to be soft in such a harsh world. A lot of courage. You have to be a much stronger person to allow people to see that you can be broken. Because once they see that, more people will try. More people will try. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. Because then more people will see that, yes, in that breaking, more of my light is coming through and you're fortifying me. So keep breaking me and I'll keep rebuilding. And maybe that should be your mantra. Ooh, see what I'm saying? This card really cracks me up because I just like choking her. Okay. But I don't know why that. Okay. Anyways, card number 19, Sacred Union. Y'all see that, right? He's choking her. Maybe she likes that. I don't know. Only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. Stupefied with bliss, I became without thought. There is no grief in that loss. I gladly surrender my intelligence in favor of this mindlessness. Its ecstasy, rapture, the sweetness of the union so sacred overwhelms my senses. The lover and the beloved are my world. Nothing else exists except this love, this unity of divine masculine and feminine, and the fresh new universe that shall be born from their sacred conjoining. It happens even now between my body and my spirit, and in yours, and his over there, and that woman passing by. All creation in sacred, rapturous embrace, so shocking and wild, this frenzy of loving delight without limits. Let us be swept away in the same passionate loving that renders duality into one and tips the mind into empty ecstasy. You lucky, lucky angel, you are to be blessed with sacred union. This union is of the lover and the beloved, the masculine and the feminine. That which appears to be opposite will no longer appear to be so. There's a coming together that's destined and divine. You are to be swept up in a wave of such love. All your parts are being shown to you at this point. Allow yourself to reunify with all those fractals that you have tossed away over the course of your life. You were made in perfect measure. There's no part of you that is irrelevant or unnecessary. Even your anger, even your loyalty to people who don't necessarily deserve that level of loyalty, all of that was made and designed in perfect measure. Stop being ashamed of who you are, of the fact that you need someone who can reciprocate your level of loyalty. And maybe that someone is you. Maybe this is more of a message from your soul to begin being as loyal to yourself as you are to these people who don't deserve that kind of loyalty. Okay? Because if you're going to be that loyal to only one person, I really think you deserve to be that person. I really think you should have your back for everything versus sacrificing yourself for someone who really sees you as expendable. You know, for me personally, if I value you, if I like really, really value you, if I love you on some level, if I consider you a friend, I would never sacrifice you, ever. I would never ask you to go to the front lines of a war that I started. I would always keep you behind me and safe. But that's just how I am. So, you know, this is a lesson I'm learning for myself as well about really valuing and being loyal to me, being my own best friend. 80% at 908. 80908. I'm just saying, all of these numbers be speaking. They're singing to you. Allow the numbers of creation to serenade you. You deserve to be romanced. So I hope this resonates. If it doesn't, perfectly fine. Leave behind whatever doesn't resonate. If it did, even if it didn't, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Turn on that notification bell. Join me every single time I'm live. Next, I'm going to be doing Leo. Get ready, meow meows. I'm coming back in a minute for you. Bye.